Okay, so we're going to go through how to enter an on-course session. Players may enter information onto a printable scorecard, and then after the round, put the round into the system, and or you could do it on your mobile phone while you're playing. But if we were online here, we were going to do it on an iPad or tablet, we would just simply enter in the session name. You could do 9 or 18 holes. You can enter either or. Today we're going to enter 18. You could do a competitive or non-competitive round, and this would allow the system to separate the information into competitive or non-competitive later. And then in addition to that, you can also separate the facility type. So if you're measuring indoor stats on a monitor or simulator versus outdoors, you can also enter in the wind speed and the stimp reading from the greens. So at one point we'll be able to separate your strokes gained and lost from a green speed and wind speed perspective. What we simply do is we just enter in the distance the hole started at, so 361. You don't have to enter the par because it is gauging that off the distance that you're hitting the shot from. Kind of puts up the stroke average there, 4.16 on a 361 yard hole. So then you get into entering the shots that you hit. So on the first hole, we're going to say that we hit a fairway, and we were 140 yards out. Okay, so that's the first shot we hit. We would then go through and add in the next shot, which was a little short of the green, fairway, and that was 30 yards. Next shot was on the green, 16 yards, or 16 feet rather. Sorry, when you're on the green, it goes into feet. When you're off the green, it's in yards. And the last shot on this hole would have been on the green at 1 foot, and then the next shot we would place in the hole. So that would be a standard how to enter one hole, and then you repeat that process for 18 holes. Now, if we were looking at some of the other things that can come up, so let's go to the next hole and we'll kind of make this up. Okay, so we're going to play a par 5 that's 532 yards, and let's say that we hit a shot that was out of bounds. So the system automatically adds that in, so you would just simply place out of bounds. It adds in an automatic shot here for you, and then you would keep adding in the next lie. So then let's say after you hit the tee ball again, let's say you then hit it into the fairway at, let's say, 330 yards, and then you would continue that process as well until you finish the hole. So you would do this for 18 holes, and that's kind of when you would hit submit session. So this is an example here of how to fill in a scorecard while you're out playing. This is on the website, and you can certainly print this off and look over it, but it has a key at the bottom, and it just has some abbreviations for lies. So FW for fairway, RO for rough, some of the water hazards, the holes. So it just kind of gives you a way as a player to abbreviate the entries, and so that your entry into the system later, if you're not doing it on your phone while you're playing, goes a little easier, a little faster. So if you'd print this off, it's very self-explanatory, but it sure would help understand kind of what you're actually writing down as you finish. So when you're finished with the hole, you'd write an H, and that would show the stroke that you finished on. When a shot is hit out of bounds, it's good to show the X's here, just so that it skips a shot, but the program automatically skips that penalty shot for you.